Good morning, everyone. We're looking at our world through strange eyes right now. And so we see the pandemic. Now, Texas, the freezing. Certainly getting better day by day. Other places in the world are having their own issues, whether it's politically or family. There's a disruption. So prayers are welcomed, I'm sure. Prayers are powerful. It sends a message to the universal energy that help is needed. What we learn as we raise our consciousness is it's more than just thought. We must put all of who our self is into the request. The more we do so, the more what we request shows up. So let's just talk about this for a moment. So in the area of Texas and Louisiana, the weather has become cold, very cold. Water has become frozen. Houses have become full of the leaking, broken pipes. And I was hearing last night that one lady was driving around in her car trying to keep her baby warm. Now, many of us are physical mothers. Can you imagine that ache in the heart? So you might say to me, well, what can we do? There's lots that we can do. And what I'm requesting is for all of you to join me. And I'll explain to you how we can change and give more of the Lord's empowerment to our prayers. So first we must open our hearts. Imagine that emerald green chakra and just begin to open it. And let's open it as wide as you can, hopefully out to about 12 inches. How do you do that? You breathe into it. From working with me, you're going to learn. It's all about light. Some may call it energy. In the higher realms, it is called light. Breathe in, out. When you breathe out, have an intention, not just a thought, that it's moving out of your heart. Maybe you might start to feel warm. Don't be concerned. That is what we are doing. The flames that begin to become a part of you naturally will be still. Until they are activated, they become a flame. So the warmth means energy is ignited. Energy is moving. Energy is in the moment. Manifestation is placing yourself into that request. In one of my classes with Science of Mind years and years ago, a lady ran in, oh, I wanted a pink Cadillac. I got one today. And then she kind of fell over and she said it didn't have an engine. And I can still hear the echo of my instructor saying, did you not request for an engine? She goes, I didn't even think about it. So the universe did not know to put an engine in that car. So when we make this request, when things are dire, which they are, we want to let the angel kingdom, God's kingdom, all his messengers know things are cold. How are we going to do that? We're going to think of Texas, Louisiana, all of that which is being touched and froze out by this weather. And we're going to imagine in that map giving it a wondrous hug from this heart energy. I want you to feel it, bringing warm, like we're wrapping it in the baby's blanket and caressing it, not real hard, lovingly, gently, how you would want to be hugged. Breathe in and breathe out, and let the out go out into this hug that we are sending this area, saying to all who will listen in God's kingdom, there needs to be warmth here. Think back to when that area was hot and steamy and everyone was in their pools and playing. We cannot afford to let the power of our thought to go to the cold right now. But warmth, heat, the warm breeze off the water, and begin to let the water warm for the turtles that are stunned by the freezing cold. Why not let's make it this as large as we can? To all the elderly who find themselves also numbed, no water, thirsty, let's feel the wondrous warm hot tea going down the body, warming people up, hydrating them. And let's think of them moving, walking gently, easily, like it's a warm summer day. Texans, Louisianians, in the hospitals. Think of how surgery must have been before. Bring that thought back to overlay that which is in the past, where we're putting it. Now we're bringing it new, emerald green, out through the heart, warm and gentle. We know these people all deserve this. It's no different than ourselves when we have a pattern arise and don't know actually what to do. We must bring the positive back instead of always dwelling on what is. And what's going to begin to happen is possibilities. And the universe is going to see, wow, wait a minute. That's not matching that. I need to do something. You see, if we pray on the cold, nothing's going to happen because it is cold. We must pray on bringing in the warmth, the breeze in the palm trees, the breeze gently over the land, off of the warm waters. Bring it back to its natural state, and it will be remembered, and it will be supported. Bring the sun out bright, warm. Let that warm, fulfilling emerald green light breathe in, let it move through your heart to that area upon the map and begin to feel it warm. Caress it. Warm tea, warmer blankets. Let the whole houses become warm. See, when you're working with God, you don't know how it happens. You need to just request it, knowing there's a gazillion possibilities. Can you feel how much easier it is for you to breathe in your heart? It's actually functioning at a different level of giving. And what does giving bring? It brings receiving to you. There's a huge circle, not from the intent, but it is the thank you that comes back to you. Yes, emerald green, warmth of a hug, and the energy that you give. And begin to see the truth, not the illusion. See the truth. Baby's warm and happy and being fed. Grown-ups walking around taking care. And the elderly feeling cozy and at peace. We're going to call on the protectors of the Indian world to come and to protect these families, these children, these beings of light. Come and protect them from the cold. Now I see a teepee glowing from the warmth and a wise woman offering her energy. Just breathe. And there'll be 4 white doves that come and pick up the energy of your prayer and take it to the heavens. Many blessings to those hearts open to receive truth. Very good. How do you feel? Clear? Calm? Somewhat at peace within yourself, not knowing perhaps what's going on with each of you, but it brings you back to an awareness of the power of the love that you do have within you. And how often do you give it to yourself? How often do you pray for you and your own self-healing? We will talk more about this as we go, but I am grateful, and Mother thanks you for her healing. And I'm sure all those people, if they do, will thank you for you carrying and sending them the light. Blessings.